Welcome. In this video, we're going to discuss the sales scorecard. As many of you know, sales are a byproduct of good activities. So what are those good activities? And when you break them down, I'm going to break them down pretty quick for you. You have to go on client appointments, right? New appointments with new prospects, getting new clients, right, into your mix. And then as you're going on those new appointments, you got to convert those into next appointments and maybe a next appointment, depending on what your sales process is. And when I say that, it might be, the first appointment is just that initial appointment that you're doing qualification discovery. Then you have a second appointment that's more technical. Maybe I'm taking a subject matter expert out. And then I have another technical appointment that's a little bit deeper dive that we're bringing more people in. Depending on what your sales process is and so forth, you really want to make sure that when you go on to these new meetings, new prospect meetings, that you keep track of the meetings after that to make sure they're pushing it through the process. And how we do that is with 2+ appointments. Then you have referrals. Are your salespeople getting referrals? How do you get referrals? Let's do a quick training. You ask. But when do you ask and how do you ask? That's going to be another video. But if you don't ask, you're never going to get them. But if you ask your salespeople, hey, do you get referrals? Bill, I get them all the time. I say, great. Could you do 2 a week? Sure. And then as soon as you start tracking it, those first couple of weeks, they're like, well, I didn't get any. Oh, I got 1. But once they get used to asking for it, because they know they're going to come to your sales meeting, you're going to ask them, how many referrals you get this week? I got my 2. That number in the next 3 months will go up exponentially. It'll be 6, 7 a week because they get used to asking. So very important KPI. Future appointments. Number 1 KPI for management. We're going to talk about that in the next video, but how to manage the scorecard. But future appointments. And future appointments are nothing more than, say your sales week ends at 5 o'clock on Friday. So any appointments after 5 o'clock on Friday for the next 60 to 90 days, depending on your sales cycle and so forth. And we typically like to put it out to about 3 weeks worth of appointments. And if you look at that, what that tells me is when they come to work on Monday, if they have, let's just say they've got to do 15 appointments that week. And if they already have 10 set, they're going to watch the appointments they set. Okay, if they come in and they only have 2, then they're going to take any appointment they can get. And if you look at this KPI, that'll tell you, are they running their business or is the business running them? And I really, this is a key KPI. Facility tours. If you have a great facility, bring clients in to see it. So many times I've been out to clients' facilities, and it's a production facility, it's a logistics facility, whatever the case may be, and they're not bringing clients in to see it, to see their capabilities, introduce them to the operations people. Very important. Networking appointments. Very simply is other salespeople who are selling inside to the same decision makers your salespeople are. Are we networking with these people? Are we sharing with them who our clients are, who their clients are, helping us get into them and them helping them get into ours? A mutually beneficial relationship where we're helping each other grow their business. It's not about going out and having coffee with somebody. It's about building business. So very important. So if you say you've got 2 networking appointments a week and your sales guy person goes out and meets with Sally, then they come back and say, yeah, I met with Sally this week. We had a great meeting. And I say, great. What targets did you share with her and what are her targets? And how are you helping her grow her business and how is she helping you grow yours? And half the time I was like, oh, don't just go out for coffee. Build your business. Then you come down to, and a lot of people ask us this, we have number of quotes, and then right under that, it's dollar value of quotes. And the same goes with number of sales and dollar value of sales. The reason we have a number of quotes is because what's your average quote? That should equal what your sales quote dollar is. Say it's 20,000 your average deal, and you need to do 200,000 in quotes a week. Okay, that is 10, right? And so what that gets away with is Say you get an elephant comes in and gives you a quote for 100 grand, 200 grand. And, love elephants, right? But we're going to make our money, right, on those average deals going through. And that's the focus. We want to focus in on those average deals. Elephants, love them, but you can't depend on them all the time. So we want to focus in on that piece. The same thing, same philosophy with sales, right? If I'm supposed to close X number, then I take my number of sales, my average sale, okay? And then that's going to equal, let's just say, again, it's 100,000. Then I've got to reach, and my average deal is 20 grand. Then I got to do 5 sales. So knowing these pieces and understanding how they work is extremely important, because sales are a byproduct of good activities. Are your salespeople doing the right activities to bring the sales? And it's very simple. You can look at the top of the scorecard, and if they're doing the right activities and they're not having the success they should be having in sales, okay, there's either, you look at it, where are they getting clogged up? Okay, where's their bottleneck? And you either create a training or tool to get them through it, go out on a sales call with them, and help them through those pieces. But bottom line, if you're not tracking it, you're not tracking it. I'll see you next week. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Thank you for your time.